Hey traders, this is Marco. We have Friday the 25th of November and usually I would do a bar by bar today, but as you can see this whole day until now is pretty quiet. So I will just take what is printed until now, draw a few of my channels and lines and say a bit about the price action. And that's it. It will be a short video, but I know that some of you are waiting for this. So let's start with this. In general, you can see I'm drawing the overnight highs and lows. You have like the overnight high here. This is even from yesterday, from Thanksgiving. You can see how few bars were only printed here on the holiday. So I'm drawing the overnight highs here and the lows here, and starting pretty much with a downtrend channel like this. We have the high here, and then we take the first swing. This is the first, then this is a second here. But if we draw it like this, we see that the channel is progressing once this swing is done here. So we're increasing the channel and drawing this, and we have this high here, one touch here, one touch here. You can see prices make a break and form some like little congestion area here, coloring the channel. And whenever prices break a downtrend or uptrend structure, it's very likely that prices are retesting the lows or the highs with an uptrend. So here we have the downtrend, prices broke this channel and making a couple legs to a new low. You can even draw this shorter term channel here, because you can see prices are fitting neatly inside this channel. So we have this leg down here, another pull back, and the second leg down here. And by here we have the retest of this channel. So this channel here played out by now, but we cannot go long here directly because this is too early. There is a potential that, let me show this, maybe I will put some space. If you see it like this, there's a potential that we see a second leg in size of the first leg down, and that the channel is then played out, or that we are forming a bigger structure. For example, when I'm drawing the channel like this, that we make a second leg down here. So we never know this until this point. So that is why you cannot go long here already. This is too early. We would wait ideally for a higher low of this level with some space back to the EMA to take a long. But this time the second leg didn't succeed. So we stopped here. We made a new low here, and we're going higher from here. So whenever this happens, and we're pretty much trading between the overnight highs and the overnight lows, then this is an indication for a potential range day. I know that I took the highs from the holiday yesterday, but since there was so few price action, I'm counting this in as price action. So, and here we made a new low that was still 1 minute before the opening. You can see the change of the color here. That means that that markets are opening. And whenever prices are staying between those levels, I'm switching my strategy or my condition to take trades to a range day. And as I said before, this channel here played out. We're trending higher and then going sideways from here. You can draw this range. You can see prices like chop back and forth all the time. We cannot take anything here because this is so congested that if you take anything, it could turn on you directly, or the bars are also way too huge. So we just skip this here. And then we're taking off higher a bit. And if you see this, you can start looking for a bigger structure. And what I do, the same way as I did it here with the downtrend, I take the new low, which is here, and I draw a potential channel from the first swings. So this would be the first swing, but this is not really a channel. And then it's increasing. We have a swing here, and suddenly you can see that prices are respecting this channel. You can see we have the low here, a touch here, another touch here, and then prices take off higher. We respect the channel here one more time. You can see prices break out of this like mini range, pull back and take off higher. But at this point, taking this long here is too risky, because let's imagine this is a normal range here and we break out of this range to the top side. Then we would have a failed breakout. So prices can come back inside this range and trend further here until it breaks out to the lower side or to the top side. Then we have this bar forming. And this is too early for me to take a long, because as I said, most breakouts fail. In general, we have a range day. We just found this channel structure here, but I need more confirmation to take longs off here, because as I said before, we could see always a potential second leg down what we saw here. So we're playing this channel here. Prices take off higher, trending around the midline a bit, and then going a bit sideways, no setup here. You can see there's nothing forming here, no second entry, nothing. So we just skip this. And this is congested as well. If you consider this here, this is, if you take this high here, first entry, second entry long, nice bullish setup bar. But as you can see, maybe I draw it, we're in the middle of some smaller range. This is so congested here. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars stacked up here. And the structure is not very clear. If we play this uptrend here, we had the first break, so we want to see a retest of the high here. But yeah, this is congested here, and I cannot take a trade at this point. We need like further confirmation or some clearer price action. This is way too stacked up for me to take a trade. So we see prices staying inside this smaller range here. Staying inside this range, really nothing we can take here. This is like complete range play. You can consider this now here, but it's right into the highs here. This is risky, taking a trade here right into the highs, because it can bounce back on you. I know this is like a potential failure. You have the new low here, first entry short, second entry short. So if we break above this candle here, yeah, we would have a failure. But as I said, it's not very clear what's going on here, and taking a long into the range resistant is very risky. It would have worked. We have a retest of the highs, and now going lower from here. Drawing my shorter term channel. There is like, if you see this shorter term channel working lower, and this is a first entry short, but right into the support, going lower here. Maybe can even extend this channel. Breaking out of the range to the low side and coming back inside the range. And then staying inside this range. So the whole day, pretty much, you can see we're moving sideways. There's like no clear picture, no clear price action. If you want, and if you have to force the trade, then this is my option here. Because we had the first break of this shorter term uptrend channel, you can see we're breaking this channel here. 2 legs break, and then we're waiting to retest the highs. Prices make a failure here and close to the previous highs. But yeah, this is super risky. And if you have to force a trade, then I think that would be the right place. But better you just skip and wait and don't even trade, because then you're not getting fooled into any bad trades. So yeah, I didn't take any trade. I was just observing. I think I will leave the PC now and going to the weekend, because this cannot be traded. If we have a quick look on the daily chart, and if you watched our weekly, let's say, preview, then yeah, you know that we are staying right now inside these bands here, and there's a potential test of this upper channel line. But you can also see I drew this range here, and we have a breakout of this range, and most breakouts fail. But it's possible that we see like a touch of this trend channel here and then go back inside the range. So these are the options right now, that we have the breakout here and come back inside the range directly, or maybe that we take another swing up higher, test this channel, and then come back. So yeah, next week we will see what will happen. No one knows, of course. The only thing I know is whenever prices touch this upper bands here or the lower bands, then prices snap back to the middle of this area here. So yeah, that will be interesting to see. I wish you a great weekend. Once again, the chart, not too much. And yeah, I hope you had a good trading week, and speak to you next week.